Have you ever stopped to ponder on the irony of Genghis Khan's life? This is a man whose name has become synonymous with both merciless destruction and innovative leadership. The founder of the Mongol Empire, Genghis Khan, was a figure of paradox, an enigma that history still struggles to fully grasp. Born into a world of tribal warfare, he rose from humble beginnings to become a ruler whose empire spanned across Asia. His reputation as a ruthless conqueror, a man who led his armies through countless battles, is well known. But there's another side to Genghis Khan, less often told. He was a progressive ruler, a visionary who introduced systems of governance that were far ahead of his time. He valued merit over birthright, introduced a written script, and even established a postal system across his vast empire. So let's take a journey back in time to the heart of the Mongol Empire. Join us as we unveil the untold story of Genghis Khan beyond conquests. To understand the man, we must first travel back to his humble beginnings. Genghis Khan, originally named Temujin, was born into a nomadic tribe on the harsh, unforgiving steppes of Mongolia. His life was far from easy. Orphaned at a young age, Temujin and his family were left to fend for themselves. The harsh realities of life on the steppe were a trial by fire, testing the young boy's mettle. Temujin learned quickly. He hunted for food, defended his family from rival tribes, and navigated the complex social structures of his people. Every challenge he faced, every hardship he overcame, was a lesson in survival and leadership. Temujin was not born a Khan, but his early experiences laid the foundation for his future greatness. His life was a testament to the saying that it's not our circumstances that define us, but how we respond to them. These experiences would shape the future Khan, forging a leader out of adversity. With his relentless spirit, Genghis Khan ascended from a tribal warrior to the ruler of the Mongols. From the harsh steppes of Mongolia, a leader emerged, fueled by ambition and a vision of unity. Genghis Khan, born as Temujin, began his rise to power by forging alliances, often sealed with marriages. He offered his followers a radical new vision of leadership, one where merit outweighed birthright and loyalty was rewarded with respect and riches. His first major step towards power came with the unification of the Mongolian tribes. The fragmented clans squabbling amongst themselves were brought together under his banner. His innovative approach to leadership, coupled with his indomitable will, made him a beacon for the tribes. They saw in him a leader who could lead them to prosperity and power. His leadership was just beginning, and the world had yet to witness the full extent of his influence. Tune in next time as we explore the conquests that would make Genghis Khan a legend. Under Genghis Khan's rule, the Mongols embarked on a series of conquests that would reshape the world. As the Mongols started their conquests, they employed a variety of strategies, each more cunning than the last. The Mongolian horsemen, swift and agile, were the backbone of their military force, allowing them to cover vast distances at an impressive pace. Their communication system, the Yam, was a network of horse stations that allowed messages and goods to travel at unparalleled speeds. The scope of their conquests was vast. From the plains of Mongolia, they swept across Asia, reaching as far as Eastern Europe, the Middle East, and even the edges of India. They controlled the Silk Road, the ancient trade route between East and West, and their influence stretched across continents and cultures. The Mongols, under Genghis Khan, were not just conquerors. They were a force of nature that changed the course of history, leaving a profound impact on the world. But there was more to Genghis Khan's rule than mere conquests. Behind the warrior image, Genghis Khan was an innovator and a diplomat. Often the tales of his conquests and battles overshadowed the fact that he was a visionary leader who brought reform and change. His government structure, for instance, was revolutionary for its time. He established a meritocratic system where positions were awarded based on ability rather than lineage, a concept that was practically unheard of in his era. Moving on to law and order, Genghis Khan introduced the Yasa, a code of laws that applied to everyone within his vast empire. This uniformity in law helped maintain order and fairness, keeping his empire united. In trade and diplomacy, he was instrumental in reviving and expanding the Silk Road, which led to an unprecedented exchange of goods, ideas, and cultures across continents. His diplomatic strategies, like forming alliances and granting religious freedom, were key in maintaining peace within his territories. These facets of his rule often get overshadowed by his military exploits. Genghis Khan's impact transcends the centuries, leaving a legacy that still reverberates today. As we journey through time, let's explore the lasting effects of Genghis Khan's rule on modern civilization. The Mongol Empire, under his leadership, became an epicenter of cultural exchange, a melting pot where ideas, customs, and knowledge from various corners of the known world converged. The Mongols were not just conquerors, they were facilitators. They were the architects of an intricate network of trade routes, famously known as the Silk Road. Through this web, they connected the East and West like never before. Goods, ideas, technology, and even diseases traversed continents, shaping societies and civilizations in ways that still resonate in our modern world. Genghis Khan's rule saw the spread of many technological advancements. Paper, which had been a closely guarded secret of the Chinese, found its way across Asia and Europe, revolutionizing communication. Gunpowder, another Chinese secret, also spread westwards, forever altering the face of warfare. In addition to these tangible influences, Genghis Khan's rule left an indelible mark on the world's cultural landscape. He encouraged religious freedom within his empire, a remarkably progressive policy for his time. This tolerance allowed for the coexistence and mutual influence of diverse spiritual practices, from Buddhism and Islam to Christianity and shamanism. Genghis Khan's influence also extended to the realm of law and administration. His yasa, the code of laws, set the groundwork for diplomatic immunity, a concept that underpins modern international relations. The postal system YAM he established was an early precursor to our global communication networks. Genghis Khan's legacy is a testament to his ability to foster change and development on a global scale. His reign was not just about conquest and destruction, it was about connection, exchange, and transformation. He was a catalyst for global change, and his influence has shaped the world we live in today. Genghis Khan, a name synonymous with conquest, but also a catalyst for global change. So we see Genghis Khan was more than just a conqueror. This formidable figure, often remembered for his military might, was also a man of great vision and reform. He did not merely vanquish his enemies, he sought to bring order, unity, and prosperity to his vast empire. Let's revisit the main points we've covered. Genghis Khan's early life shaped him into a resilient leader. His rise to power was marked by strategic alliances and victories. His conquests, while brutal, were a testament to his military strategies, yet his legacy goes far beyond the battlefield. He was an innovator, introducing advanced methods of communication and a merit-based system. He was a diplomat, fostering trade and cultural exchange. His reforms still echo today in modern legal and postal systems. Next time you think of Genghis Khan, remember the man beyond the battlefield, a visionary, a reformer, a unifier. We hope you've enjoyed this journey into the life of Genghis Khan. If you were intrigued by the untold stories and lesser-known facts of the Khan's life, we're certain you know others who would be too. Why not share this video with them? It's a click away, and you will be spreading knowledge and sparking interesting conversations. Did you find the content engaging? Then go ahead and hit that like button. It helps us understand what kind of content you enjoy and supports us in creating more of it. And if you're not already a part of our community, consider subscribing to our channel. We frequently upload videos exploring the untold stories of history, diving into the lives of remarkable figures, and unearthing the hidden truths of the past. Join us again as we explore more untold stories from history. Until then, keep questioning and keep learning.